Hey, what is going on? So I have been away for a while. I was very ill. I've been very ill, so this is why I haven't uploaded a video in a while and reviewed a movie because I wasn't able to watch any movies because I've been very unwell. I had stomach pains, so that's something I went through, and I've just been trying to get better because we all know your health is your wealth, and I've just been trying to get better. I've missed doing movie reviews, watching movies, and just doing talking to you. So it has been a while, I know. So I haven't been doing this on purpose. It's just not like I haven't been bothered. I've been missing it so much. I've just been unwell. And what I've realised is your health is your wealth, and just the main things I want in life is a good health and peace, and just to have fun in life and enjoy life, because when you're ill, I've realised you can't do anything. You really can't. It's very difficult to put it that way. And I'm just glad I've got better. And the main thing in life is to look after yourself, look after your health. Don't let anything stress you out. Enjoy what you do. Don't care what other people think, and just do you. Okay? That's what's all important, because life is short. Because I was thinking, you can go at any time, no matter what age you are. It doesn't matter what you are. You can just go at that, and then you regret. You have so much regrets. Because in life, I've realised it's not about the things you buy, and anything like that. It's about the things you do in life. It's all about what you do in life, and the remembrance, and you're glad to do the things you wanted to do in life, and have your ticket list. So yeah, I feel good. I'm here, and I'm ready to review a movie. Let's do it. So let's start with Abigail. I finally got to watch this. I didn't get to see it in the cinema. I had to watch it on screening. So I was pretty disappointed, because when I saw the advertisement, I really wanted to see it. It's a film I really wanted to see. You know me, I love my horror, I love my genre, and everything like that. And one thing about the trailer, I would say, I agree with everyone. When I saw the trailer, it disappointed everyone. It just spoiled the movie for everyone. Now, I don't know if that was the studio's idea, or they just were nervous that no one was going to watch this movie, to be honest, you know what I mean? I'm a big fan of the director. The director's done some really good movies. He's done VHS, and he's done Southbound. I really like Southbound. That was a really good movie. I've really gone back to watch that a few times. He's done a lot of independent movies, so coming from what he's done here, it's really good. So Abigail is about a young girl who's been kidnapped by these people who want to earn a bit of money, a bit of cash. They don't know each other. They all get together, and they've been assigned by this person. And then they don't know anything about the little girl, and they decide, okay, we just need to hold it for 24 hours, then we get paid. And obviously, it doesn't turn out like that. It turns out differently. Now, spoiler alert, we all know what happens in the trailer. You clearly see what happens. They kind of gave it away, like I said, which is disappointing, because I don't know. I'm sure they could have done the trailer differently, in some ways. But I think, for me, I think they got more nervous about how how we can get people in these seats to watch this movie. And this is a really fun movie. I really enjoyed this movie a lot. There's a lot of things I liked about it, and there's just a little bit I didn't like about it. You know what I mean? So first of all, Melissa Barrel, I think that's how you pronounce her name, Melissa Barrel, who came from Scream, the new Screams, and obviously who got fired from talking about the Israel and that kind of thing going on in the war and everything. She got sacked, and it's good that she's still working. I do like her. I think she does bring something good to the horror scene. She is that final girl kind of girl. You know what I mean? I've seen her in interviews ever since she's been sacked from Scream. I hope it does work out for her. I don't think it's going to affect her career that much. I think she's going to be fine. I think she's really going to do all right. I think she'll continue to do movies. I think she'll get hired as well. In her interview, she says she's very open and honest what she speaks about. And fair enough, she felt she wanted to speak about it. That's her prerogative. She doesn't regret it. And I think she wants to go more to the independent scene and work with independent directors. She doesn't want to work with so much of studios, I think she was saying. And fair enough, I'm a fan. I wasn't a big fan of her in the Scream movies. I kind of like her better in this, to be honest. I'll be totally honest, I did. I think it just worked for her in this movie, and she done really good as Joey in this movie. It really worked. Angus Cloud, obviously, rest in peace. He was really good in this movie. You didn't see much of him. He was just being him, how he is in Euphoria. To be honest, that's why I looked at it. He was just the same character. To be honest, just a bit more dopier and a bit not all, a bit all there. Like he smokes a lot of drugs and stuff like that. He was exactly the same. But it's a shame he went very young. I was a big fan of his work. I do like Angus Cloud. I think he was fantastic in Euphoria. He was unbelievable. So it's a shame he went so young, and we've seen a lot of young actors going this past year, I would say, and rest in peace. But I think he didn't bring a lot to this film because he wasn't. He was just in the heart. I'll say the first half, and that was pretty it. So yeah, I think he was good and decent. And I think again, all round, it's a great cast. I think everyone acted it really well. I think it was well acted, really well. The young girl was really good. I felt her stunts were really good. You know, she really done a good job, and surprisingly for her, being as young, to bring something like this was really well done. She acted it really well, playing the vampire, doing the kills, and one thing I liked something different about this movie was that it was a vampire movie, but the teeth were different, the effects were different. So I think that was good. I really liked that. So you know, she played it really well, playing the innocent girl, and then you know, you're sitting there in the cinema or wherever you're watching it, and then you know what's going to happen. You know she's faking this. I'm trying to say the trailer kind of gave too much away because we knew what was going to happen. We knew like, okay, she's just chatting shit. She's going to turn to a vampire. I think if the trailer never gave that away, you would never have known that, to be honest. And the audience would have been shocked more and go, okay, this young girl's not playing, she's already vampire. Again, she done good kills. I think her movement was good. One thing I liked about one of the scenes is when the young girl bites the blonde girl, the young blonde girl. She bites her and then she's about to turn, but she turns differently. And when you know when vampires just turn, they just turn at any point. But she turns and she's controlling her. I think that was really well done. I think that was well done. So the director really did a different take on it. You know, how they turn, how their teeth are. So I think that was really different because I think vampires more and more, if you're going to do vampires in 2024, you need to change a few bits, be a bit creative, be a bit different because from the 90s and 80s and whatever, they've always been the same. You know, same teeth. You can't see them in the mirror. Garlic and a lot like Lost Boys. You know what I mean? To be honest, so they kind of made it their way and did a different take on it, which was really cool. So yeah, again going back, what I was saying, the young girl again, she was brilliant. I think she's brilliant. Like I said, this film has been very similar to Megan. Ever since Megan blew up and was a success, I think people are kind of doing their own take on that, and that's fine. You know, you're getting young actresses and girls and boys to play a evil, sadistic character with some sympathy, you know, to get to know the story, and I thought that was pretty cool. Now, the only thing I didn't like about this movie, I would say, was just the twist at the end. I just didn't really like that, where you know she wasn't the main villain. It kind of turned to someone else. Won't go too much into that if you haven't seen it. So that's the thing I didn't like. I didn't like the twist at the end. I think if she stayed as the main villain, and I just think, why do we always need one final girl? You know, that's going back to something I was saying. I like A Dusk Till Dawn because there were two survivors. You had the original, you had George Clooney, and you had the girl. You had two survivors. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought this movie could have done that. I think if you had, you know, the ex copper and Joey as the two survivors, it would have worked. There was nothing wrong with that. They felt they needed to make her the final girl. That's what I didn't really like, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. But all around, this is a good movie. I really liked the blood, the gore. I liked we saw so much blood. I love all that. So I do like that's pretty cool. So it was really enjoyable. This movie was fun. It was a fun movie and a cool movie. And like I said, from coming from the director, I'm a very big fan of his work. He's really cool. Southbound was really one of my favorite films of his. So yeah, this is a fun movie. I really enjoyed it. I would like to know your thoughts. What did you think of this movie? Have you seen it or you haven't seen it? If you've seen it, please let me know what you thought of it. I want to hear your opinions and talk with you about it because I feel it was a really fun movie. I was surprised I liked it so much. So I would watch it again. I would buy it. So definitely, I would give this movie. I'd give this movie a 7 out of 10. Definitely a 7 out of 10. But yeah. Now, if you've not just seen me for the first time and not just scrambled on, I am Marvin Talks. Marvin Talks film, TV shows, anything to do with kind of film. But I talk about other stuff outside that as well. But I just talk, and I review movies and TV shows. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And share with all your friends and family and people you think that'd be interested in something like this, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, thanks.